Hey guys, it's Sam. It's Sunday, November 15th, 2009. I want to make an update because in the past couple days, especially yesterday, I put a couple things together in terms of how I've been feeling about possible transition, and I wanted to get them down. So it's really the combination of two things that are really pushing me towards transition these days. Thing number one is the realization that I had, that I talked about whenever it was that video that I made in the dark. Anyway, I shouldn't really make those. And the idea was that people do not see me the way that I see myself, and people do not see me the way that I think they see me. And that's huge. Like, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and I mean, I understand that that's kind of a basic, obvious thing with someone whose gender doesn't necessarily match their physical body, but I'm still shocked by it, which points me towards my conclusion. But I'm still really shocked that people look at me and see a woman. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's a disconnect in my brain that doesn't understand that. I look at myself in the mirror. I see someone gender neutral / masculine. That's all I'm seeing. I do not see femininity. I certainly don't see woman. Maybe I see dyke. But I don't see a woman in man's clothes. I am not a woman in man's clothes. That's not who I am. And it's interesting that I had this realization recently because it had been subconscious for so long. Because when I was out as a dyke, that was fine. That was, of course, what I was going for. And I like being seen as queer. But, however long ago, 2 years ago, whatever, that I started really thinking more about the genderqueer thing. Damn, I lost my train of thought. When I started thinking about the genderqueer thing, I don't know, there's like a block in my mind that was blocked to this kind of reality. And I was like, as soon as my identity changed internally, I felt like people could sense that, and people could sense it externally. And my shift from dyke to genderqueer, I don't know, for some reason I thought people could get that. And it's kind of freaking me out that people don't get that. They see a woman in man's clothes. That is a foul, foul idea to me. For me, because that's not who I am. Okay, so that was the first thing. Second thing is, I wish I could edit these. Okay. Oh, I know. Okay, so the first thing is, I'm not a woman in man's clothes. People don't see me the way that I want them to see me, or assume that they see me, or see me the way that I see myself. Oh my God, hold on. And the second thing, I'm not going to forget it. Oh, right. And the second thing is, I realized yesterday, that I feel the same way about my body as I do about my given name. This sucks, but I guess I'm stuck with it. That's huge. And I felt that way for a long time, but I haven't verbalized it. I haven't, made it so blatant, I guess. And I can certainly do something about my name. I'm doing something about my name. Everybody calls me Sam. It's great. My parents even had to correct my uncle because they felt like they couldn't They couldn't call me Liz anymore. They had to call me Sam. Like, that's huge. And I definitely want to change my name legally. Definitely. I don't want to put on the Elizabeth hat anymore. I'm completely tired of that. That's played. So, and my same problem comes in of I don't want to change my name to a male name but have female on there. I like the name Samuel Noah. I think that sounds great. So really, things are looking very transition-y. Yet, that's frightening. I mean, what had stopped me from transitioning before? I think a big part of it was the disconnect between sex and gender. And this cloud of naivete that was like surrounding me, that was making me think that people saw me the way that I saw myself. And, you know, for a really long time, like back when I made my Am I Trans video over a year ago, I was like, I have a female personality, but I want a male body, and what does that mean? And I feel like that's where I was at then, but I'm not there anymore. I don't even think that really makes sense. I wouldn't call it a female mindset. I would call it a genderqueer mindset. And I don't see that changing. And I absolutely see my body changing somehow, in some way. It's just all these things coming together. This is starting to make a lot of sense, and it's scary. You know, the big question is, do I want to be perceived as male? And if so, how do I feel about that? Those are really giant questions. Would I rather be perceived as male or female? Male. Is it the perfect solution? Probably not. I mean, I don't feel like a man, but I really don't feel like a woman at all. So, limited options here. You know, I could try to genderqueer my body, much like Ami. You know, I think Ami's awesome. Hi, Ami. You know, the idea of having top surgery and hysterectomy and changing my name and not doing testosterone. Like, I think that was really brave of Ami to do that, because that is a genderqueer body. And a genderqueer body in our society, as Ami has spoken about, is difficult. People he, people she, people ma'am, people sir, people husband, people wife. Like, it's exhausting. And I don't know if that's my path. And it just feels, it's feeling really right to go down this transition path, even though it's scary. Especially because I was talking to my friend. Ow, I just bit my tongue when I said because. Who bites their tongue when they're doing nothing? Okay, anyway, I was talking to my friend, and he said that there's this type of medicine that you can take, and if you're on T, you're going to be growing a lot of hair and losing hair possibly. And if you take this medicine, you don't lose your hair and you don't grow excessive hair. Bing! I think that would be swell. So I'm thinking about that. I'm definitely thinking about top surgery. Thinking about garramone. I'm liking the stuff I've seen that he's done. I don't know. So this is huge stuff. Huge stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to end up doing, but this is my mindset now. And frankly, I like it. I mean, it's giving myself permission to do something that I've been jealous of for a really long time. So we will see. Okay, 8 seconds. Let me know what you think. Suggestions, whatever. All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye.